Everyone appreciates a good story about renewal. Think of all the shows about home renovations. Well, this story is much better than that. It's about anti-aging for dogs. The story is about a beloved elderly dog named Squash, half Corgi, half Beagle, two breeds where the life expectancy is about 15 years. For any dog that old, choosing anti-aging really is a matter of life or death. Squash not only deserves a better life filled with energy and joy, but now he feels it, he shows it, he lives it in just a matter of a few weeks of having RenuVite added to his evening kibble. This is the Squash Project.
I've known Squash for about 3 years, and I don't know, when I first met him, I don't know, he's just a happy-go-lucky puppy, normal amounts of energy. And when he first got here to this house, I don't know, maybe 10 weeks or so ago, he was lugging himself up the stairs. He didn't seem super energetic, but then when he started taking the DHEA, he would sprint up the stairs after us. And when we get home, he's just running after us. He's rolling around in circles. You can tell he has a lot of energy.
Yeah, he starts doing tricks on his own without being prompted because he just wants that attention, and he's sharp enough to know what to do to get it. Just like back in the day when we taught him his original commands, he's on them. He's responding to them super fast, and I don't know. He's a crafty one.
Well, that's great. So it sounds like you're also seeing better mobility for him,
yeah.
And of course better cognition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Way to go, Squash. When we first started him on it, I had measured his weight and the lower part of his chest near his belly, and those haven't really changed when I measured them a few days ago. But I noticed that his thigh muscles and his butt muscles and that whole kind of pelvic area is much more lean, a better muscle tone, and just slimmer.
Yeah.
I have noticed a difference in his appearance. He looked a little bit chubby, I guess, when he first got here. But he seems more muscular and more fit now.
Yeah, and part of that was the tumor, that should be known. So he's had these cysts, benign cysts, but I guess Corgis, he's half Corgi, they're prone to getting them. He had these cysts on the bottom of his stomach. They used to kind of, I think, impact his quality of life. He was dragging around. But lately, it just looks like he isn't even impacted by them at all. It's like he doesn't even know they're there. So.
That's great.
Yeah, he doesn't favor one side anymore because he had the system on one side. He doesn't even favor his good side anymore. He's perfectly content to be on the other side, which is really interesting to me because he's been doing that for a long time.
Wow. I kind of noticed that too when we first met him, that he kind of sat to one side as if he was trying to manage his belly and everything that was going on there. Wow. And then immunity. You mentioned that earlier when we were talking that he had some gum infection issues a while ago, and so how are you seeing for his health with the RenuVite?
Oh yeah, no, he's had zero problems getting sick, but he's pretty darn vibrant. I would say that his color, his original orange, has returned in a strong way. I didn't expect that. He was looking a little dull, but he's had zero sickness issues, and he's become more vibrant, literally.
And how long would you say he was on the RenuVite when you started to notice, hey, this dog is changing?
I would say the noticeable differences that really struck us were probably in the 2-week range, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and we're like, oh wow, he is moving, he's up and at it. And that was just with one pill a day at dinner time. Just lunchtime.
Research shows that around age 5, even earlier in large breeds, aging starts to affect your dog. So it's time for us to step up. Now, new research suggests that neuter dogs age faster. Perhaps you've seen the signs, some grunting while getting up from a nap, suggesting stiff and achy joints, the slower pace climbing up stairs or hills, or the stress on their leg joints from going down hills or descending stairs. Perhaps your dog gets cold more often, or he's grumpy because he doesn't feel good. After all, aging is painful. Perhaps your dog has forgotten some basic commands.